What's up, guys? This is Sensei Ben out in Okinawa, Japan, aka Professor Ben. Today we are talking about why less than 1% of the world makes it to black belt or the equivalent to black belt. And I know you guys, looked at the title of this video, or you heard me just say it, and you're like, oh, he's just going to talk about, somebody that doesn't have commitment, or somebody that gets hurt, or somebody that doesn't have loyalty, or whatever, something like that. Nope, not going to talk about that whatsoever. What I am going to talk about is something that is going to change your mindset. Here it is. Super simple. Super simple. Okay? So super simple, you got to change your mindset. You have to stop thinking of martial arts as an extracurricular activity. Martial arts is not an extracurricular activity. Martial arts is a way of life. Okay? So it's not soccer, it's not baseball. You see, soccer and baseball and other kinds of sports, they're different because the only people for which it is a way of life are those who are professionals at it. So you might have a professional soccer coach that teaches at a high school, or you might have a baseball player that plays professionally for the Giants or something like that. It doesn't matter how much money you're making at it. It just means that you're professionally doing it every single day or most of your life. Okay, so martial arts is not an extracurricular activity. It is a way of life. And more importantly, martial arts is a degree program. A black belt, getting a black belt is a professional degree program in whatever martial art you're doing. Okay, it's a professional degree. And then echelons above that is you get these different ranks, instructor ranks, professor ranks, whatever else. It's like going to grad school or going to get a PhD or something like that, okay? But it's a professional degree. And what that is going to do for you, it's going to change the way that you come to class. It's going to change the way that you take breaks from class. It's going to change the way that you do things when you're injured or when you're hurt or when you're on vacation away from where you can train. It's going to change everything about your mindset when it comes to martial arts. So you have a lot of people that take breaks and they're like, well, I can't train hard right now. I got this going on in my life. No. Remember, just like high school, just like college, if you go to the guidance counselor and say, hey, I got to take a year off, they're going to advise you against it. They're going to say you're going to come back, you're going to forget stuff. All your friends are going to be way past you. You're going to be studying with brand new people. The people that you used to know are going to be whooping up on your butt in martial arts, all these kind of things. They advise against it because they understand that it is one of the common pitfalls. So how do you get around it? Well, you get around it by, when I was in college, when I was in the military academy, I had to do a lot of training in a little bit of time. I took almost 2 years of training, 2 or more years of training in 1 year. I did it by taking 24 credit hours a semester, 26 credit hours, things like that. It was just crazy. But you know what? Sometimes in your career, in your college career, in your high school career, you took 1 credit hour a semester. Sometimes you took 1 class a semester. Sometimes you took 2 classes a semester. Your life is going to change. You're going to get busy. You're not going to get busy. But the point of it is always take 1 step forward every single day. If life gives you the opportunity to take 20 steps forward a day, 10 steps forward a day, then do it. But sometimes you get so busy, and sometimes, things are going on in life where you can only take 1 step. As long as you take that 1 step towards your goal, towards that professional graduation day, so be it. Okay. Then you also have times where you're going to skip around to different places. So some students in martial arts, they train here, they train there, they train over here, they train over there. The only thing about it is, if you are in a degree program for biology and you start to go take electives in aeronautics and stuff like that, it's fine. Do what you want. But just remember, when you come back to the biology program, you might be a little bit behind, or it might take you longer to graduate. Okay, so do what you want, do what you like, but just remember, a black belt is a professional degree program. It's not something that is just an extracurricular activity. It's not something for your kids to take to get energy out of your kids so they go to bed earlier. It's a professional degree program. You will become one day a registered lethal weapon. You will become one day an instructor that passes on knowledge to other people. You will become somebody that has set a firm foundation of integrity, of honor, of courage, of commitment, of loyalty, all these things that you think about when you think about martial arts, right? So I just want you guys to remember that for the rest of your life. This is not an extracurricular activity. And you might be saying, oh, Sensei, you're just saying that because that's what you do every day and you're passionate about it. No, it's a professional degree program. Have you seen a soccer professional degree program? Is there a certain curriculum that leads up and says, hey, you can do this and this and this, you are now a certified black belt in soccer? No, that's not the way it works, you know, because that's an extracurricular activity. So I want you guys to keep that on the forefront of your mind. A black belt curriculum, a black belt learning, black belt testing is a professional degree. And that's all I have to say about that. Sensei Ben out. Peace.